Hi everyone, it's super good to see you on this Friday evening. We're watching the arrival of our next cold front, and that's why you're seeing the expansion of all this blue. Those are wind advisories soon to be in our neck of the woods. We are talking about rain, increasing clouds, and temperatures back in the 60s. I have your extended forecast coming up.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
China I inherited from my grandmother. World War II memorabilia from my grandfather.
Weeks after a condo explosion, families who lost everything still in limbo, now told it could be up to a year before they can return home. And coming up at 9, we learn they're still being charged HOA fees for a pile of rubble.
Plus, a Virginia county now facing legal action in a lawsuit brought on by its own residents. Coming up, the messy fight over a data center that just got even messier.
And bad news if you're riding Metro this weekend. These schedule changes that could slow down your trip to and from D.C.
Good Friday evening, and thank you so much for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. Our top story tonight, an FBI agent found not guilty of attempting to murder a man in a Metro train 2 years ago. A jury acquitted Eduardo Valdivia on all counts. The off-duty agent had been charged with shooting a panhandler who confronted him on board a Red Line train in Maryland. Valdivia argued self-defense, and today the jury sided with him, saying his actions were justified. We spoke to Valdivia's lawyer following the verdict.
He waited, and he waited. Even though he had been threatened, he waited for a substantial period of time before the danger to him became to the point where it was imminent, and if he had waited any longer, he would have put his life in danger.
It took the jury about 3 hours to reach a verdict. Moving forward, we're told Valdivia will continue working as an FBI agent.
And we're following breaking news tonight. A 2-alarm fire rips through townhomes in Frederick, Maryland. So this is a live look from Primus Court. You can see flashing lights, firefighters on scene surveying the damage still. They say the fire started on a deck and then quickly spread. 9 people are without a home. Right now, we're told the fire has been knocked out. No injuries have been reported. Red Cross on the scene to help those families. And 2 weeks after an explosion rocked a Montgomery County community, homeowners are still left with questions. The explosion displaced dozens of residents at the Potomac Oaks condominiums, and according to one homeowner, it could be more than a year before they can move back. Reporter Mariel Carbone is in Gaither's work tonight as frustrations over the current situation rise.
For Tracy DeMartini, this fence stands between her and her livelihood. Her home back in this pile of rubble is a total loss. She can't recover any of her personal belongings, yet she is stuck paying a mortgage and HOA fees for a place that no longer exists. What looks like a pile of rubble is really a pile of riches. Irreplaceable memories now lost.
China I inherited from my grandmother. World War II memorabilia from my grandfather.
This is video from November 16th when a tenant at Potomac Oaks condominiums died by suicide. The result, an explosion that rocked an entire community.
We all left for work or were in our homes on Wednesday, November 16th, and literally left what was on our back.
Tracy DeMartini says that's been hard enough, but a lack of answers nearly 3 weeks later makes the situation even worse.
You know, the current status is still a lot of we don't know and a lot of confusion.
Thursday, the condo association held an emergency meeting. That's when DeMartini found out it could be a year or more before the condos are rebuilt. And due to issues with building stability, some people cannot recover any items from inside. Meanwhile, DeMartini is still paying her mortgage and required to pay HOA fees, minus utilities.
So I'm still paying over $400 into an association where I will not be living for at least the next 12 to 18 months.
I reached out to office management, but was told they were already gone for the day. Another lingering question.
What are they going to do to help the people that are displaced? One of the individuals that lived in building 828, she's going to be evicted from the hotel the county's putting her up in early next week with still no plans on where to relocate her.
DeMartini says she is looking for compassion and empathy from condo management.
And the fact of the matter is the people that are left behind weren't responsible. We deserve to be made whole.
And the Montgomery County nonprofit Making Homes Possible is accepting donations to benefit families affected by this fire. All funds that are collected will go directly to those impacted. Reporting in Gaithersburg, I'm Mariel Carbone, DC News Now.
All right, as we step into the weekend, expect some rain, but don't worry, it won't last.
Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb is here, and Janessa, the shower should be done at least by late afternoon.
Yeah, we have a pretty potent, strong cold front that's making its way across the Ohio Valley, upper Midwest at this point. You can see a little bit of snowfall out towards Minneapolis. Winter weather advisories in place, and here comes the rain ahead of this cold front. It's now making its way into Louisville, all the way into portions of Tennessee as well, and it's going to lift to the north and west, impacting our area tomorrow morning. Current conditions, we sit under mostly cloudy weather, temperatures in the mid-40s, and this is actually the trend that we are going to continue to see overnight, and it will be upward. We're talking about 50s as you are kicking off your day tomorrow, and it's due to this southerly breeze that is picking up already up to about 10 miles per hour. So hour by hour, you'll notice the increasing clouds overnight, and then 1 a.m. still on the dry side for the bulk of us, and then rain's going to really start to track in around 3 a.m. for our western communities. So this will not be an all-day event. Some isolated showers after about 2 o'clock, but some locations could see about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain. We'll look at that coming up, guys.
All right, Janessa, thanks. All new tonight, Montgomery County Police are investigating the second crash involving a bicyclist in less than 24 hours. Tonight's crash happened off Veers Mill Road and Center Hill Street in Aspen Hill. We're still waiting more details. This all follows a crash last night on Rockville Pike. Just before 9 p.m., police say a driver hit a bicyclist off Talbot Street. 65-year-old man was taken to the hospital, where we're told he is now fighting for his life. The driver did remain on scene. It's still unclear whether that driver will face charges.
And happening now, a controversial project in Prince William County, Virginia, that pitted neighbors against each other is now heading for a court battle.
Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcilla joining us live from Gainesville, near where data centers can be built. And Max, turns out that all-nighter public hearing was far from the end of this debate.
Yeah, 9 hours of public hearing was not enough. Now a group of frustrated homeowners are suing the Prince William Board of County Supervisors all over their decision to allow data centers here in Gainesville. From the dais to the courthouse, Prince William County is facing a last-ditch effort to halt a hotly debated and already approved plan to change the county's comprehensive plan so 2,100 acres of land in Gainesville could be used for 27 million square feet of data centers to be built.
These are elected officials who have forgotten who put them in charge.
Bill Wright is an outspoken advocate who has rallied against this and other data center projects. Even though this vote is a done deal, he hopes a judge could stop or at least pause the plan before the rezoning efforts begin.
The board was just dismissive of any concern whatsoever.
Those concerns are raised in this lawsuit filed by Gainesville Citizens for Smart Growth and 2 homeowners. They allege the board failed to consider the consequences of its actions on the environment, parkland, and historic resources, as well as the impacts of noise, traffic, and visual blight on the community.
Well, this is a bad project.
Roger Yackel is one of the homeowners who's a plaintiff in the lawsuit.
As we learn more and more citizens learn more and more, there will be more pressure put on the supervisors.
A legal battle, but also a battle against homeowners and supervisors who have voiced support for this plan. They say the data center proposal can be an economic boom and create jobs in the county.
I think the Board of Supervisors, did a great thing to help pivot and transform Prince William County so we can get some good quality jobs here, commercial tax space.
Now tonight we reached out to a spokesperson for the county as well as the 2 supervisors who were named as defendants in the lawsuit, including the chair of the board, Ann Wheeler. So far, we have not heard back from any of them. Reporting live from Gainesville, Virginia, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
All right, Max, thanks. Well, if you're riding the Metro this weekend, you can expect long wait times no matter what train you're taking. Trains will arrive every 10 minutes at Red Line stations. Blue, Orange, and Silver Line trains will run every 24 minutes. And Green Line trains will run every 16 minutes. On the Red Line, the North Bethesda and Grosvenor Strathmore stations will be closed.
But hopefully this is the worst of it for Metro Red Line riders starting Monday. WMATA is bringing more Red Line trains on the tracks to help shorten wait times. Trains will run every 8 minutes during rush hour and every 10 minutes during non-peak hours. Metro says it's a next step in restoring pre-pandemic service.
Tonight, the city of Bladensburg is kicking off the annual Yule log for the holiday
We
season.
were talking about that today, too. So last year, the event was on a smaller scale because of COVID, but this year they're back in full force. Our reporter, Yamari Sase, spoke to the community about the impact this event has.
The town of Bladensburg is setting the tone for the holiday season, and several people I spoke with today say this year's Yule log has them in an uplifting mood. It's the city of Bladensburg's 21st annual Yule log.
This is just another opportunity for the town government to bring the community together for family fun, a time of celebration, of gratitude, just being thankful that we've made it this far.
People bonded over food, music, s'mores, and a Christmas movie. And the Grinch even made an appearance.
Seeing the community come together tonight makes my heart full, definitely puts you in that festive holiday spirit.
This was Marissa Barksdale's first time, and she says it was uplifting.
So nice, and it's a wonderful event. I recommend anyone to come out and just enjoy it. It makes you get into the spirit, and lately a lot of us haven't been feeling in the spirit. So it makes you get into the spirit.
Mayor Takesha James says the Yule log not only unites the community, but it also gives them a chance to hear from her constituents.
It gives them just that window to say, look, I'm having this challenge and I need some help. And so on top of the positive feeling of collaboration and being festive and enjoying the holidays, it gives us time to help people in a very relaxed format.
While showing support for one another.
No matter how challenging the times are that they may be facing, we can just provide stable events that they can count on to just come together, uplift them, remind them that they're not in the battle of life by themselves, that we're here as a community.
Reporting in Bladensburg, Maryland.
Happy holiday.
I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
Love that. Happy holidays to her, too. So also there are lots of holiday events all across the DMV this weekend. If you didn't catch the official National Christmas Tree Lighting, you can actually head over to the Ellipse in President's Park. The National Christmas Tree opened to the public today, of course. You'll get the best view after dark. Lots going on this weekend. We've got a full list of festivities online at dcnewsnow.com. And when we come back, nearly 10 guns found in the dorm of the UVA student accused of killing 3 classmates on a charter bus. More on the concerning find as parents wonder, how is he able to hide so many guns on school grounds?
And we're also stretching your dollar tonight with critical information about online holiday shopping, how to protect your personal data from being collected on apps and websites. You're watching DC News Now at 9, covering the news where you live from Washington, D.C. to West Virginia. Stick around, back with more news and weather right after this.